I am sitting in downtown Arvada. I just met the most interesting veteran named Tony. You see, I had kind of a bummer day. All of a sudden, I had a bill from Comcast totaling $340 in 2 separate payments, and I found out somebody hacked into my checking account. Happened to be Comcast was near Arvada, and I drove from my friend's house to this area, and I drove past downtown, and I decided to give my mind a break and walk through downtown. I'd never been downtown Arvada. I've walked through Arvada a couple times. There's a beautiful fountain going on behind me. There you go. But sitting out in front of an Army surplus store, because that was one of his sponsors for Boots 66, was Tony. This older man that was a veteran, has served all over the place. Worked on PME stuff for C-130, so we struck up a conversation and found out he just went down to Houston and did 2 trucks down to that area in the Port Arthur area. So thanks very much for that. But he read a poem, and I wanted to take a picture of him and actually have him read this on camera. I found out he's not about the attention because he wants the attention to go to the veterans that are lost. One of the things I realized, there's a big attack on veterans, and this has to stop. It doesn't matter if it's from other veterans. We are in it together. We have lost fellow brothers and sisters together, and the people that let you go and play football and basketball on those fields every day. Because of them, we have the freedom to keep doing the things we enjoy. No matter what politics, religion, science you believe in, we still are living out the backs of many of those guys under God's grace. So I'm going to read you this poem he had memorized it, he had written, and reference to Nat King Cole and to Nathan Hill, but most of this is his own poem. And so I wanted to share that, and I really think he did an excellent job. That comes from this thing he had the opportunity to sign as Tony, and program once again is Boot 66. At ground below zero, you will find an American hero resting in peace. We'll never know a son, daughter, nephew, or niece, missing by all within, left wondering what could have been. Their dust in the wind, yea, in a better place smiling, unforgettable in every way, and forevermore, that's how they'll stay. Their sacrifice will not betray. We stand for the anthem when we play. No sick days for these, made roll call easily. Red, white, and blue coming home for all to see. Only regret, one life to lose for their country. For many there was no Twitter, but more than 140 were of good character. Cared less about likes, followers, cared more about country first and being good leaders. At ground below zero, you'll find an American hero resting in peace. We'll never know a son, a daughter, nephew, or niece. So that was written by Tony from Boot 66, and what he does, he's been visiting every city in Colorado that has lost a person in the military in war and paying respects. I give him a lot of credit for that. He's not getting paid for this, he does it on his own. And I thought about how much ridicule we face in the military for any diseases we may have earned, or injuries, or things like that. And because of that, we're told that we have no respect for ever serving the military or to have served. And you know what? That has no place and no calling here in the United States. And I think a lot of it goes back to circular reasoning. A lot of it goes back to not working together. A lot of it goes back to hurt and anger taken other places. And it's easy to take out on someone who has served and place the blame where it's not due. I give credence to character and people trying not just to do the right thing, but going above and beyond and saluting family, especially children with no parents. And it's extremely difficult. I can't even, so hard for me to imagine. I can't even put it beyond words. I say all this from the beautiful town of Arvada, Colorado, and I keep on trucking along, and God is with me. God bless.